Alright, BBPN, this is it, a match that decides it all in the Hooligan Division. Game week 5, it is the elf on elf battle you have been waiting all season for. Let the killing commence. Taking a look at the two fair teams there, the Pro Elves here. They have already qualified. However, this might decide what the seeding truly and absolutely is. And unfortunately, the Ogre's fate rests on them because, well, we did actually do a broadcast of the Ogre on Norse game, but unfortunately something did indeed happen to the recording, and, well, that's what we basically have here. Sorry, suck it long and hard, Trebek, you're not getting cast. Okay, so, Dark Elves have one hell of a fight. Fate has said they can't tie it, they gotta win this one. Can they do it? Well, let's find out, shall we, today? Oh, look, free reroll. I don't think they object to that too terribly, thank you very much. 4 rerolls, they've got the fans cheering for them, don't know why. And of course they've got an apothecary. As for the Pro Elves, there we go.
Get over here!
The loners once again are doing what they do best, falling down and sucking long oxygen. And the assault is continuing. Alright, darling, what you got for me today? How about a boot to his face? And yep, she's going to try and finish him off. Does she get him? No. Oh, sigh.
I do cocaine!
Now she's doing lines of something, alright. I thought it was a chorus line. Apparently that is not the body soap she uses. Ah, look, you have sidestep. Well, I have tackle and a good solid boot to your face. Dark Elves are gunning to try and win this one. Meanwhile, taking a look over here. No fame, but he does have his 2 rerolls. However, as you can see, he has brought in the big star player. Yes, the traitor himself. The Dark Elf star has decided to actually play, well, for the Pro Elves. He doesn't like you either. Well, let's see how he does. Let's face it, maybe it's counterintuitive. Maybe he's trying to motivate you to actually do well. Oh, here we go. Time to lay the old boot in. Does he get him? No, it's just a stun.
Crap!
Oh, well, he'll live with that for now. And the Pro Elves immediately going straight to the star kicker. And it's a solid boot to the backside. And now he goes running back. Yep, it's not hyper-aggression for the ball. They've actually decided, of all things, they're going to scrum this one up. Just a wee bit, but have a light floating screen. Well, when you have elf on elf action, that can indeed happen. Push me, push you. But it's a solid penetration, she said. And trying to get, nice and involved in the game. The floating screen is indeed in effect. Meanwhile, there is the craziness, and, well...
Hell yeah!
Down he goes. Well, that was quite a dive. That's what you do when you're 85. Fortunately, he does survive. Didn't land on anything important, just his hair. That's the Pro Elf. He'd say it's the most vital part of his equipment. Speaking of vital equipment, someone's trying to remove his vital equipment. And meanwhile, this fresh darling, well, she's got a mission indeed. Push me, push you. Go on, love, you can do it. Yes, he decides to re-roll that one because he wants to make sure this one is staying the hell out of the play. And there she goes. And yes, has indeed gotten a KO out of that one. Okay. Yeah, Dark Elves were saying that, but indubitably, no elf dickery, yeah, except their own dickery. And their version of dickery is just to whip it out and put it straight on your forehead with a nice, good, heady knuckle ball. Well, you can see here, he has a plan. He does have a loner. Guess what he's planning to do? Hello, meet me boot. Of course, step 1, I actually want to move the ball up a bit here. So, here we go. It is the crazy torture way, and now it's time to meet the kids, and here we go. Does he get any result this time? No!
Crap!
Well, he can keep the lad pretty surrounded and not going anywhere. Alright, Pro Elves, you better decide what you're going to do. And he's immediately again jumped onto the star player for the mandatory blitz. Well, alright, he just wants to do some damage, doesn't he? But guess what? It's not happening. As for the rest of the team, well, you can keep these ones lightly surrounded. However, as you can see, the attrition has indeed started. It's only a KO, but you'll take it, especially when it's a K tackle piece. He is still trying to keep an elven screen going here. Not too sure how well that's actually working. Meanwhile, this lad does make his dodge away. And he's got everything about as scrummed as he can. Dark Elves, turn 3. They've got one word in their playbook, and the word is pain. Lots and lots of pain. And they're going to try and make sure as much as that is spread around. Of course, they suffer a little bit themselves. I don't think she's protesting. Well, guess what she's done? Hello, Twinkle Toes. It's time you meet something. Yeah, Elf Dickory at its best. She comes dodging in, and next thing you know, well, so much for you being a star player. Get off the pitch, taken care of, and she's still standing. Well, there goes that investment. And suddenly the Dark Elves are severely in control of this game here. They can even take their time here. They actually might, you know, consider actually running this football in for one of those down touchdown things. Well, from Mac United, this is not an unusual situation. Down 2 players. They have done this all season, and some would say, well, that's why they're in the Hooligan Division, aren't they? Couple more players moving on up. He's done kicking this one in the nads. And it's time to get down to the business. Speaking of the business here, he has left this player surprisingly vulnerable if he plays this right. And he is looking at it. Because let's face it, he peels this player away. And all he has to do is peel this player away. One die, he can actually come diving in. If he does it right. And I don't think he sees it. Well, maybe he does, and he's just starting to have a wee bit of a fun here. Does he risk it? No, he does not. He does get the one clear away, at least. And it's a good one.
You are not prepared!
And then you can see here, instead of actually going after the ball carrier, like he had the players for it, but he just didn't exploit it. So he moves in here. Well, that's not exactly a good play either. Well, the Dark Elves get a surprising, if you can call it that, break. But meanwhile, she's not done yet. And there you got it. Yet another one is taken off the pitch. She is dynamite. It took her this long, but she is absolutely stunning dynamite. Well done, my dear. And unfortunately, there it is, a dropping of the ball. But don't worry, that's what the reroll's for, and he does recover. The ball is in now what he figures is a much better position. Now, it's not perfect. This could be time for Elf Dickory at its finest. And, well, let's face it, the Dark Elves aren't going to stand for that. They're going to do everything they can to prevent this one. Meanwhile, push me, push you. They're pushing this play rather hard here. They'd like to see something go their way. Oh dear. Well, does survive. The young lady does do her job. And meanwhile, the Dark Elves just cannot resist one more shot. And, well, that doesn't work, does it? Alright, Pro Elves, you have many options. You can indeed take this player out. But does he risk it? There we go. Push me, push you. The battering continues. How is he running this one? Well, there we go. There's a solid uppercut. And, well, he does bring the one player in. He mocks it up. But now, does he decide to actually blitz this bloody thing? Everything is marked up. Does he risk it? It's Elf Dickory at its best, and it just does not work. He's going to try it one more time. There we go. Makes it around the top. In he comes. Does he get the 2 dice? In he goes. He got him.
And get off my lawn!
Ball is free. It's not bad bounce. He risks everything. He does pick up the ball. Possession is 9/10 of the law. And now it's time to lay the old boot in. And he's got the KO.
I approve.
Well done indeed. Constable Ed is having a huge laugh at that one. Yes, even he's amused at elf on elf violence. And there's the big surprise. Jump up does make the roll. Let's hit it for AG4. And now life has just gotten rather miserable for you, lad. How do the Dark Elves want to play this one? Well, the answer is they're not taking you out first. They're going to take him out. And the Pro Elves find they're down 4 players already. The fight continues. Meanwhile, the Body Sheilers, they're not done yet. In fact, she's got a plan. And her plan is, meet the kids. Owl screaming Nilly. Does not re-roll that one. Well, he doesn't have to get too greedy, does he? Does free up 2 more players. And, well, he's a bit indecisive about this one here. Yes, does indeed change his mind. And he is giving the Pro Elves a bit of a problem. He does have tackle there. So here is the craziness to try and rescue the situation. 1 dice. Oh dear, it actually worked.
9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9.
Dark Elves, I don't think they're happy about that one. Boy, glad he doesn't go after tackle one. And well, this one's not quite over yet, is it? And he's bringing other players back to try and rescue the situation. It's not quite over yet here. Aye, hands off. He makes the first crazy one. Fails the second one. No, and where's the ball feel? No, not quite a good place.
Boo, you suck.
And he was indeed out of rerolls at this point here. Dark Elves, easy recovery, makes the dodge away, but what's he going to do with this one? Well, he's going to hang on to it for a while. He's not too urgent here. And besides, he's got to let the wife, do some good jobs here. Oh, look! Getting in the sideline. How'd you like to meet me, Fist? Oh, well, there you go.
I broke your stupid crap, moron!
And the fans are loving that one. They're going, thank you very much, we'll take it. Credit paid in full. They love this game. And the Dark Elves just continue the relentless assault. In fact, as you can see, there goes the blitz. Hey, look, he sees another one. How are you feeling? Too good, are you? Comes back, covers this one, just in case Elf Dickery is in effect. Well, it is an Elf game. I expect Dickery in 100% effect for this one. Meanwhile, the ferocious warrior woman continues a relentless assault. No, you're not quite dead yet. Is he gone this time? No. Sigh.
Boo, you suck.
Elf Dickery, full effect here. Makes the GFI. It does give him 1 die here. Here is the crazy dodge. It's a full-out run. 1 dice. No! 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 And down he goes! Yeah, indeed. You've just got no power there. Well, there goes the apothecary. He wants that one back. And the Dark Elves, amazingly enough, after that crazy scramble, might have actually saved this one. Meanwhile, the blocking continues. They're not quite done. Where are you going? He's taking the strunt of leisure. Does not want to give them 2 turns to score this one. Everything covered up. And meanwhile, he does have a plan. Somewhere in there. He's bringing a couple of players in. He's going to make sure this is well screened because Elf Dickery, of course, this game 100% in effect. Be ready for it. Yeah, she comes just to make sure you're being honest. Yeah, it's time to lean some more boots in. And here we go. You can hear the screams coming from the Elves. It's not over yet. He decides, nope, concede that turn. And it's time to get a good solid squad in. Oh, well, here's a celebration. Dark Elves on the board, 1-0. It's not over yet, though, as you can see. Welcome here, turn 8. Now, the Pro Elves are not exactly in a good spot for this one, but of course, do the skills of sidestep and incredible dickery. And this is always a one-turn option. Does he have enough players for it? Let's take a look there. Well, barely. He'd really like to get these ones back, though, wouldn't he? And there is the tail. 3 injuries. And yes, he has a popped one. Alright, do they think they can figure this one out? Well, he thinks he's got a possibility here. He's going to take a good try here.
Sweet mother of God, what is the holdup?
Well, he's got to plan this one out carefully. He's trying to take a look, is it actually possible? With this many players. He's really having to study this one. Well, he thinks he's got it figured out. Keyword, thinks. And there's the kick. And, well, it's a free square. This might make life a little bit easier.
That's easy!
Yeah, indeed. This may make this a far easier effort. It's not exactly perfect, but he has given it a better chance of working. Well, step 1, actually pick up the ball. Yes, he's pulled that off, and he figures get it down the field first before anything else goes wrong. See, and there it is.
That's easy!
And now here comes the blitz, and unfortunately, he's knocked him down.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Well, it's decided it's time for this one here.
Yay for murder!
Yeah, and unfortunately, Gospelette has actually caught that one going, oi, wait a minute, it was a clean game. What the fuck's that? Get off me, bitch. Of course, this one, yeah, I do remind you that the Pro Elf coach is pointing out, but he's been doing it to me all bloody game. Oh, well, there you go. 1-0 at halftime. This halftime is brought to you by Nike. Remember, if you believe in something, sacrifice. Even if it means sacrificing everything, just do it. Well, he does. Pro Elves get 1 player back. They do have to get back on this board here. Remember, if they do pull off a tie here, suddenly the Dark Elves are in a dangerous position in the Hooligan Division here. For the Dark Elves, it is definitely a must-win. Their fate must be their own. Of course, outright, if the Pro Elves do win this one here, guess who's out? Dark Elves are definitely out. And of all things, the Ogres are actually in. So they are paying attention to this one. There we go, solid kick. What's going on here? And they finally get what they need.
Without further interruption, let's celebrate and suck some dick.
And it is a horrible result, as frankly, this tears the game straight open. And here comes the full assault here. He decides, you know what, I've got rerolls, I'm going to reroll that. He misplaces that one. Of course, it is sidestep, not what she can do, but she does follow it up. And now the Dark Elves have decided, do they want to pour everything in? It looks like it is indeed full pressure on the Pro Elves. Does she risk it? Yes, she does. How far does she want to run? That's about as far as she's going to go. And the rest of them here, they're going to put everything they can in. Yeah, with it being 1-0 here, they're treating this as a proper blitz. They are going to pour everything in the hole there. Because let's face it, the Pro Elves are actually short several players at this point here. Alright, full offensive in effect here. Pro Elves can break out of this one here. And as you can see, very quickly they do have a plan. However, depends on the players actually carrying out said plan, and so far they're not doing a good job of that one. Alright, he has moved another player forward here. And he fails that one. Oh, well, he's definitely got to reroll that.
Sloppy.
And down he goes. Oh, well, he's going to be weeping tonight.
Phrasing?
I don't give a fuck. Okay, well, that is a disaster. It's absolutely in the making there. Let's take a look. Dark Elves, surprisingly, do not tackle with the tackle player on the blodger here. They must have a plan. Well, part of their plan is, well, hit someone. There we go. Frenzy assault here. The angry girl is doing what she can to clear the football off. Here comes the rest of the crew. Might be time to actually get this football sometime. Well, he does have a plan. And his plan is protect the football. I guess that means it's your job here. Alright, off he goes. And yes, indeed, he does have the ball. And he's off and running. Meanwhile, top of the list, well, burns a reroll there on a 1 and 9. But at this point, yeah, he says, well, there's a touchdown maybe in my future. And he's going to charge this one right on in. Let the crew come in, scrum it up. Let's see what he got to this time. Oh, look, there's a good solid fisting in the front here. And down goes that poor lad. How about you? Well, he's going to make a run for it and try and keep things nice and choked up. It is possible. It's just not today.
Heroes never die.
Oh, well, you can see it right now. Taking a look over there at Vort, and yeah, he's kind of lost it by this point. Dark Elves. Well, now they're deciding who actually wants the football, and that would be you, darling. Okay, do you want it? You can have it, and there indeed you are. Yeah, well, there's a bit of celebration. Dark Elves pull off a perfect recovery on the blitz. 2-0. Pro Elves pressure is indeed on. And there are 3 rerolls. Well, that's going to make people happy, doesn't it? Come on, it's got to make you happy. Come on.
Woohoo! Overtime!
Okay, maybe not overtime. That's not till later, there's. Pro Elves, pressure is on. Can they score too quickly? Well, the Pro Elves, they can do it, but they need to start getting removals. As you can see, it's not happening. They can't even get a KO to stick, and maybe that's all the difference here. Alright, putting the assault in. They do have a reroll. Well, past tense. There went the freebie. And now they're just down to the solitary 1. Cannot get a result he wants. He decides that's it. He's going to hide with the football there and go cry home to mom. Alright. Decisions. The loner. Of course he fails.
And you fail.
That's what I said. I think the Pro Elves luck run is done. The Dark Elves have come. They see, and they're kicking your ass. Well, look at the bright side. Yeah, he has earned his placing there in the Hooligan Division playoffs. It's just not going to be quite the seating he's hoping for. Meanwhile, yeah.
Ultimate fatality.
Yeah, he's not done with him yet. How's he failed today? No, come on.
Finish her.
No, well, that's not going to happen, is it? Sigh. I'm sorry, love, not for lack of trying. Maybe you need a couple more extra implants, put a little extra spikes on them. Are you sure those are pierced? Trust me, if she falls on with those piercings, that's probably a death. Death with a smile on your face. Just an insight for you lads. Meanwhile, Dark Elves. You know, they've got to be eyeing this, thinking, you know what, we could get another one. No, seriously, we could get another one. That puts them in a really fine position to make sure that not only A, they qualify, they might actually put off a better seeding. Maybe. Mathematically, it's kind of a crazy one. It's all going to come down to just how thoroughly the Kids Left team shatters the Halflings later on tonight. There's the pass. There's the catch. He's got it. It's about bloody time. And there we go. He's finally got something.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Well, he ran out of bubblegum long enough. And oh god, here we go again. And there's the final precious reroll burned away because he's sick and tired of these double skulls. And he fails the dodge. Is he alive? Yes, he's actually alive. Oh well.
And get off my lawn!
Well, do the Dark Elves actually want to let that one score? You know what? I don't think so. Risks everything, fails on the go for it.
Ooh, you suck!
He's going to try that one more time. Does make it. Players in position. Only though he does have sidestep. If you're going to hit him, you better hit him hard. Meanwhile, God, jump up with pylon. And she's not done yet. One more time. No? Sigh. We were so helpful. Alright, here they come. Dark Elves. Well, I think they've got a wee bit of boots to do here. I think they've got the tackle on them, so it's a 1. Because you used the reroll up here. Oh, wait, he's going to risk it. In he goes, 2 dice. It is phenomenal. He got him. He absolutely got him.
I hope you die from hugs! Killer hugs for everyone!
And the Dark Elves, surprisingly, have stopped the drive. And that's not all.
They're all dead!
That's what he's hoping for. It'd be the Dark Elf dream, wouldn't it? And he pours it on. And the Pro Elves desperately try to get the ball back, and that doesn't work either. Oh boy, oh well.
Ooh. Oh, you are a smart one. I understand now.
You can see Vort has completely lost it. Nothing is going right. There we go, 2 dice. That does not work. He grades it. Well, the sidestep does not help. He does get away, gets near the ball. The ball is a good bounce there for the Pro Elves. The Dark Elf assault does continue. He decides, you know what, I better pick up the bloody ball. And he's got it. And then, of course, he probably, goes and drops the ball because he's an idiot. It's not over yet. It's still pouring it on. 1 dice. It's a push. Well, bugger. Not what he wants. He was even going to take the wrestle at this point. Can't even get that one. Pro Elves, the scramble continues. They want to get on the board. And he fails that one. Oh my god. Can nothing go right for the Pro Elves? What was they say? The entire season's been kind of like that, hasn't it? Uh-oh, here we go. More pain. Oh well, down he goes. And meanwhile, the assault goes. And come on, is he gone?
Executed with impunity.
Yeah, he got the KO. You saw he's going to let that one stick. Yes, it is possible to actually do a pylon and a KO if you just don't like KOs. Well, he just takes the removal. He'll take it for what it is. Dark Elves. The scramble continues. They'd like to get the ball back themselves here. Like I said, they need a stronger win. Pro Elves would just like to score the bloody thing. Hell, they were even in this game to win it, and it's just not happening. Well, there they go. Finally, he's got the bloody ball, and he's off. Alright, what's he going to do with it there?
Fantastic.
Well, he's going to try and run with it. Meanwhile, 1 die on the flank. There's a solid kick, and he does get rid of the loner.
I can do that.
Well, he at least can do something. And the Pro Elf numbers continue to actually be reduced. Oh my god, and he fails the early dodge.
You're a fucking choir boy compared to me! A choir boy!
Yeah, well, there's no power here, and the Dark Elves are owning this house today. Yeah, you saw that right. Double one on the dodge. Only way he was failing that one. There's the handoff. And, well, there's the drop.
Sloppy!
Well, it's still not over. Pro Elves, turn 16. This is the craziness. He does indeed have the ball. It is time for the howitzer throw. There it is. And, well, you just caught the ball.
You just made the list!
It's just one of those days. The fans are having a fun on that one there. But, you know, taking a look at Vault, I think he's done. Elf victory at its best. Ah, well, it's time to score that one. Whoo-wee, what a game indeed there. Whew. And there you go, your final result out of Hooligan for this week there, 3-0. The Dark Elves have found a way to pull this one out of the ass of a good find in Ian Bennett's Rabbit. And meanwhile, the Pro Elves, don't worry, they're still finally qualified. It's all going to come down to the last game of what the standings really is. But both teams, well done. You took fate in your hands and you grabbed it and then just run with it like it was your stereo. Anyway, we're going to see how the playoffs stand up and how crazy and who qualifies out of the Hooligan. Nuffle, bless your dice.